Hey, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another live stream here on the channel again. We got Solar. Yo, Solar, welcome, buddy. We're literally just about to kick off the stream here. There's plenty of stuff going on across the Rise of Kingdom community today. There's lots of KVK pass open that we could check out. But before we go ahead and do any of that, I just want to say, thanks to all the people who has subscribed to the channel. We are growing the channel steadily, so I really appreciate you guys for that. Always your KVK man. So we're not yet in KVK. We're literally stage 1 of Eve of the Crusade here. So I have, as you can see, I've literally got nothing in terms of Marauder right now. I've only got like 17 leather satchels right here. I'm not pushing anything on this account, just purely for the fact that I've got like literally no action points really. Matchmaking. So yeah, we matched up with a couple of kingdoms here that they're not like strong kingdoms. A lot of them I reviewed yesterday, and they're like literally all seed kingdoms. So yeah, it's not it shouldn't be a very difficult KVK for us. So far it's not 100% confirmed if we're going to be allies with the guys in the yellow camp, but yeah, it's going to be okay. I'm just looking forward to fighting, to be honest. By the way, guys, the chat is open, so if you want to come in and be interactive, so that's where we are with KVK currently. As for Zenith, we're not actually pushing just yet. As you can see, there's no one from 2525 in this list here, and that's purely because Mightiest Governor is currently going on, and there's a limit obviously for Mightiest Governor. So nobody's actually pushing yet. There's still 3 days for Zenith, as long as I understand. Yeah, so it's got 3 days. I'll probably wait and see, what the rankings are, and then I'll probably push a little bit of power for perhaps training and stuff. But not looking well, it's not looking likely that I'm going to be taking part in Zenith anyway. I wasn't planning on doing it because when it comes to speed ups and resources, I'm very limited. As you can see, in my total resources here is just very, very bad at this stage. And off season, we didn't make as much speed ups as we would have liked, but that's where we are right now currently. I should be able to do some stuff with that before, obviously, KVK opens and we enter into Kingsland. I'm going to be opening up these armament crates here because I think I am a couple away from Pity here. So for my wish list, I'm still, well, 5 out of 10 on all of my stuff, but I think I'm close to Pity, and I've got 45 legendary to get there, and I believe I've got 45 crates in order to do that. Yeah, so I'm going to be smashing open all of these, and hoping we can get some upgrades. A couple of transmutations, mutation stones here I can use to upgrade a few things as well. So that's what is currently up. Another thing I wanted to touch on, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's a new voice chat that the developers have now added to the game. I wanted to test this out as well. Solar, by the way, are you in my my game chat? We could use you as a volunteer, as a test subject over here. So basically the way this works, I believe, and I think this is a game changer for the game itself in general, to be fair, because just imagine if you're playing Ark of Osiris, in KVK and stuff, everybody could be in voice right here, and we literally, eliminate. I'm not saying it's going to take away Discord. I'm not saying this is going to replace Discord, because you can have so much more when it comes to Discord. there's a lot more structure, and there's more flexibility for you to add stuff into Discord. For example, you know, your memes and stuff. Not entirely sure whether or not there's a lot of restriction in terms of what they put here, but I think in terms of being on voice, not having multiple things running on your mobile phone and stuff to deplete your battery, create more lag, I think this is absolutely a game changer. Oh, Solar said I am, but I'm in class. No worries, mate. You take it easy. Don't you worry about it, buddy. You need to be focused on your subjects right now, but you're a bad boy. Solar, sorry, bad girl rather. Yeah, so I'm hoping to test this at some point. And the way it works, I believe, for it to operate, I think the players who are in this chat needs to be online, so they need to be logged into the game, and then once you hit confirm, then all those people, you know, can jump into the chat and start doing this stuff. So hopefully I get a chance to test this live on stream tonight at some point, but we'll wait to see if we get any volunteers. Now, we are in stage 1. I'm not going to do a lot of Marauders tonight, to be honest, and if I do any Marauders, it's not going to be so where we are in terms of ranking, we're number 10, so not many people are pushing anything at the moment here, but a couple of kingdoms here are in the top 3 spots. They're doing their thing. I might do some Marauders on this account here though, just to get some more stuff. Whilst we're at that, let's jump over to the account so we can have a look at it real quick. I've got plenty of auction points I need to use on this account here. As I mentioned, the chat is open, so anyone, you know, if you want to be interactive and join into the stream, you can do that as well. As for AP, over here I've got plenty of AP I can use, a stupid amount of AP, so I'm going to be doing some Marauders on this account at some point, maybe not in the stream. So yeah, that's where things are looking at the moment currently. And another thing I wanted to touch on before I jump over to this KVK to spectate, there's some pass 4 action going on, zone 5, Tides of War. Many people are wondering if, you know, the auto peacekeeping actually works on Marauders, and you know, as much as I'd love to say it does, it doesn't. I think this is a big miss from Lilith as well, because currently if you're using the auto peacekeeping, and as you can see, I'm just about to send out my troops right now, there is a Marauder right here and it's not going to attack the Marauder, which I think is a miss. So they do have scope to improve this, and I'm looking forward to them adding the Marauder feature to this. So they're just going to basically walk away, because this Marauder was getting hit by the AoE just now, so they walked away to the next bar, obviously not killing the Marauder there. So yeah, I'm hoping that they improve on this system, allow you to either, you know, here something here to either select between barbarians and Marauders, you know, that sort of stuff. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys, because right now you can only use the auto peacekeeping to hit barbarians. There's nothing there for Marauders, and I really hope that they add something else here, where you can select between hitting Marauders or going for the barbarians themselves. So that's a huge miss for the game developers as well. Yeah, so how many people we got in the stream currently watching? We got 6 people watching. If that's actually true, you guys can jump into the stream, enjoy yourselves. There's a couple of commands inside there that you can use to interact as well. A lot of those are just basically stuff for stream element itself. So we got exclamation Discord, that will give you a link to the Discord channel. We've got exclamation whale, you know, just let us know if you're whaling out and dropping gold chests and that sort of stuff in your alliance. Exclamation kraken as well. So there's a couple of different ones that you can go ahead and try out as well. I'll just give you a few more. So exclamation F2P, farmer, fighter, cheer. And we also got a couple of links to our favorite YouTubers like TSN, Lambo, Skinsy. If you drop those names into the chat, you'll get a link to their channel where you can go ahead and support those guys as well. So I think we're just going to be using up a few AP here, and then I'm going to head over to a KVK that I'll be spectating. So the KVK that I'm looking to spectate today is this Tides of War KVK here. I don't believe anyone is actually streaming this KVK, so it's a good opportunity for us to just watch something different from what the other YouTubers are streaming currently. Hey, Allies. How's it going, mate? I saw you over on Only Farmer stream earlier. A lot of us actually was watching Only Farmer as well. I was over there for a little bit myself. And then I went over to Enzo for a bit. Good to see you here, bud. So yeah, this is one of the KVKs that we can spectate today. And I think, like I said, this one isn't getting covered by any YouTubers that I see right now, so we can make the most of this one over here. Well, I do hope you guys' day are going absolutely brilliant. Anyone been up to anything interesting today? Let's go wind. I think over here Wind Camp as well. They are. So looking at this KVK, by the way, let's see if we can figure out. So Wind Camp is going up against Water Camp over here. So it looks like a 3v3 KVK. Who are allies over here? So these guys are allies with... Yeah, this looks like a 3v3 or yeah, 3v3 KVK. Ally says, yeah, Only Farmer is nice. I used to play with her. Okay, that depends on what you mean by that, but yeah, we're not gonna I'm not going to judge on that one. But yeah, she seems like a nice person. She's very interactive as well with the stream, which is quite nice. All I said, just stuck at work, getting through another day. Well, we're here to help you get through. Here to help you get through for sure, mate. Hopefully, you know, it's gonna be not too busy for you. Hello, Dracul. Good to see you here, mate. We know that Dracul's always busy working, so maybe you should take you know, some advice from Dracul in terms of like, oh, you get through the day. Hello, John. Lovely to see you, buddy. You okay? So that's a name that I have not seen before, but maybe John can correct me if I'm wrong. I've never seen the name John before, so I appreciate you being here, mate. Oh, I told Mudmania that I might return to for the next KVK. Oh, that would be nice, man. That would be absolutely brilliant just to have you back. Oh, you know, obviously, you need to be ready yourself. You need to make sure that you're in a good spot, mentally, physically. New subscriber, enjoy your live stream. Hey John, I appreciate you, man, and thank you for the sub, my friend. There's going to be plenty live stream on this channel here. This is the thing that we're doubling down on, live streaming. One, because there's always content to live stream, and two, it's all about just chilling out and chatting with the community about different things, you know. It's not just Rise of Kingdoms content, you know. We can talk about many different things. Yeah, but it's amazing to have you here, John. Cheers for that. I wonder why Stream Element did not show your subscriber stuff. What are you doing to us, Stream Element? Why didn't you show John's subscription? Yeah, nevertheless, sometimes Stream Elements work and sometimes it doesn't. And when it works okay. But we're still glad to have you here, John. Are you also a player of Rise of Kingdom, John? And if you are, what kingdom do you play in? If I return, my marches will still be relevant. Yeah, so I did see you posted some... you share some of your commander stuff into the chat, Draco, and yes, I looked at them and they're all relevant, mate. You know, that depends. You know, you're not talking about coming back in 6 months, are you? Because that might change in 6 months, you never know. But I don't believe it's going to be the case though, because all of your commanders that you shared, they are relevant commanders today, and I can't see them being phased out anytime soon. I really need to get an angle on this KVK. What is happening over here? So who am I looking at now? So I'm looking at Wind Camp. Yep, so I'm looking at Wind. They've pushed up quite a bit. So they went aggressive with their forts because Wind is obviously over here. They went quite aggressive. And they're going up against the water camp over here, right? So who are the allies of Wind? I'm guessing it's going to be Earth. Or is this going to some kind of weird free-for-all? Because I don't see them being any allies right now. You guys see what I mean? It's like, it looks like a free-for-all, because if they were allies with anybody over here, then their marches will be a different color and stuff. John says, yes, I play rock. Been playing for 5 years. Need a break from Imperium KVK. So I'm at my native kingdom. Okay. Which kingdom you played for the 5 years? Which Imperium kingdom were you in? So this doesn't seem as if there's any ally situation over here. It looks like this is a free-for-all KVK, to be honest. Let's see from... So looking at Wind, let's go for water. Are they allies with the fire camp? Nope, they're not allies with fire. They are... Yeah, this looks like it's a free-for-all KVK as far as I can tell. Is there such thing as a free-for-all KVK? Can people really have fun? I've been in 1816, 1556, and 2489. Oh, wow. Man, that's some serious accolades you've got there, mate. Many of us have been in the game as you know as long as yourself, John, myself included, and I've never had the chance of playing with any of those big Imperium kingdoms, mate. So yeah, I take my hats off to you, buddy. Definitely you need a break from all of that, especially now that 849 is going up against 7-7. Have you been keeping an eye on that one there, John, as well? Many people believe it's looking rough for 489, but I don't think that's the case. I just believe that they look at the situation and says, right, Kingsland is what we're after. When they meet up with their other war camp. Yes, I still have friends in 849. Thought so, man. That's a super cool kingdom. I had the pleasure of chatting to Uncle not too long ago. And he has a pretty interesting story. He was saying that, he never went to school and he's now got a big ass engineering business, and he's putting his son into the position to take over. So, and that's one of the things that why I love about Rise of Kingdoms. You get to meet all of these people, man, that you would never get the chance to meet in real life, and just having a connection, chatting to them on stream and stuff. You feel ever so closer to those people, man. Yeah, I believe so as well, John. Kingsland is going to be different, especially when all the kingdoms, all the war camps actually, converge and going for the zig, But this definitely looks like a free-for-all KVK, because I can't see any difference in the structures, or maybe they are not at a stage where they've allied up as yet. So what kingdom is this? Blame my pilot. Oh sorry, I was my pilot. Sorry, it was my pilot. You guys seen this? Blame my pilot over here. Oh, that is funny. What I can see is the kingdom. What kingdom is this one? Unless I jump into here. What do you guys think? This KVK? Does it look like a free-for-all KVK to you guys as well? 3143. I know it's a Tides of War KVK, but I can't see 3143, wasn't it? Yeah. So there's supposed to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 8, 16 kingdoms over here, right? So you're telling me all of these kingdoms are like really so low where they haven't allied up? They're just going for a free-for-all? Is that what it is? I've been in 1837, First Kingdom, 1852. Oh my god, you actually can remember all of those kingdoms allied. Draco, that is crazy, bro. I can't even remember the kingdom that I was in before I migrated to the kingdom I'm with now. That's crazy. Oh, look at Draco, hashtag, exclamation fighter. Yeah, you're crazy. So some weird stuff is going on with this kingdom, that KVK that we're looking at. I don't know if they're, I'm gonna reach out to somebody actually, because it does seems like it's a free-for-all. So I see Draco is having some fun with the stream there, and that's exactly what it's there for. Best kingdom is 1029. The Swarm Nation. Are you saying that because TSN Lambo is in 1029. Is that your reason for saying so? Yeah, but I can't even remember what kingdoms I've been in, and Dracul has just literally listed off like the whole of the kingdoms that are across Rise of Kingdoms in general. That's crazy, bro. So this is past 4. Obviously these guys, they must be allies because they never came here to build in this zone. So I'm guessing Fire Camp is allies with Water Camp over here, but it doesn't seem like it currently. Otherwise they would have gone building into this zone as well, right? And it seems these guys are allies with these, so I'm guessing it's a 2v2 looking at the situation as it is now. But here Water seems to be in a little bit of a trouble at the moment because Wind Camp has literally pushed up aggressively way beyond the sanctuary here and is almost at their pass. So let's see if we can figure out where the fightings are. Where are you guys? Okay, here. So top versus bottom. It does look. Is it top versus bottom? I'd say left v right. Looking at it, John, I'd say it's a left v right KVK because these two kingdoms here on the left side, which is obviously the Water Camp and Fire, they're pushing, you know, over to the right here. So they're taking on the Earth Camp in up the top right. And obviously Wind Camp here is taking on these guys at the bottom left. So I think it's a left v right KVK. Yeah, it does definitely seems that way. But what is confusing with the whole thing, John, is the fact that normally at this stage when Pass 4 opens, yeah, you can identify who are the allies in KVKs. So, for example, one of these will have like a different color, like a brownie looking color under Alliance fortresses. The marches will be like that different color as well. So I'm not entirely sure as to why there's no ally situation here, unless it's just like a free-for-all kind of KVK. I did say I'm gonna message somebody. Let me ping someone and see if I can get some answers. $10 billion KP. I'm just sending a couple of messages on, just pinging people randomly, because that's a little bit strange as to why there's no ally situation currently. 4 billion KP, 92 million power. Let's spam you as well. Didn't want to do that. Where did that come from? Recall. Fun times. Oh geez, did you know, Draco? You've been a bad boy in your kingdoms. So you say you become a rogue in 2174 because I stole my Xeno. Oh, in MGE, so you stole your Xeno in NVE, and then you got haunted by them for 3 weeks. Eru would have loved you, mate. Fun times indeed. Eru would have loved you because Eru loves to get up close and personal with rogue fighters, right? Let's see if we can send some more messages out here. It'd be cool if we could get some of these guys to come and join the stream as well, right? $5. Let's see if we get any answers, because it does seem kind of weird why there's no ally situation right now. There should be allies, but there's none. So for what we can see here, definitely water camp is wind camp is more advantageous here because they've pushed up so far, man. Oh lord, Drax, I've just seen your message there. You said I was also in Chesgul's restart kingdom for a bit. Oh my dear dude, you've changed kingdoms more than how I changed my stocks, bro. I swear to God. Oh, that's crazy, mate. I've been in some, quite a few kingdoms myself, but just like you guys can remember all the kingdoms, it seems like I just go to a kingdom, spend a little bit of time. If it's not what I'm looking for, I'm moving on. 10 different kingdoms. That is absolutely insane, brother. And I'm sure you're not the only one, right across the entire community, which is like, constantly changing kingdoms like the way they change their underwear. That's insane. Oh, we've got somebody who replied. Hey, what do you mean? Wasn't that a clear message? I said, hey mate, streaming your KVK on YouTube now. Is this a free-for-all KVK? And the person come back and says, hey, what do you mean? Wasn't that a straightforward message, by the way? Madmania, welcome, buddy. Drax says, I fought Apu when he was in 2009. And I was in 2085. Solar is threatening to beat me up. Mudmania, oh my god, dude. If Solar is doing it, that means Solar has a really good reason to. Send help. I'm gonna hit the help button for you, Mudmania. Don't worry, we're gonna get people coming over now to protect you from solar. Oh, what have you done now, Madmania? Come on, spill the beans. Have you been in solar sock draw again? So John, we've got Madmania here. He likes to get into people's sock draw, so make sure you close your sock draw, mate. Madmania still sucks. Oh, these two are like, you know, an old married couple, so they're always at each other's throat. Solar and Madmania. I bet the two, you know, like, oh, hold on guys, when is the wedding? Or there already been a wedding? The goat Draco. Oh, they're definitely like two married couples, aren't they, Draco? Madmania only has eyes for nugget. Is that chicken nugget? What kind of nugget? Is that the nugget that we know of in the game, or is it a chicken nugget? Oh. Hey, Madmania, you shouldn't be messing around with Solar right now. She's in class, you know. 1029 nugget. All right. Madmania, you need to tell me more about Nugget and what you got going on with Nugget over there. It's kind of crazy sometimes on this stream. Oh, I love it. So have you finished class, Solar? Or are you just bunking off for now? And by the way, guys, the stream, the chat is open. So if you guys want to jump in and have a good time with all the people who are hanging out here, you're more than welcome. It's boring AF. Oh dear. Lectures, yeah. It's like death by PowerPoint, isn't it? Nugget's probably trolling everyone in LKC chat. Oh, is Nugget one of those catfish? She's trying to catch fish, Madmania, right? Is that what you're saying, Draco? You're saying Nugget is a catfish? Okay, so Earth is allies, okay. Nah, Nugget is trying to start drama. Okay, so you're saying Nugget is the drama queen? Yep, Nugget is the drama queen indeed. Trying to get some YouTube subscribers over here. I'm sharing I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. You should be able to, yeah. So I'm just dropping some stuff into here, see if we can get some people to tune in from this KVK that we're watching. always on the PR front, looking to get as many people joining the stream and channel as possible. So the person that I was talking to there, they mentioned they're from 3401, which is the kingdom we're watching right now. They are in the Wind Camp. So they said that they're allies with Earth Camp. So it was literally like what I was thinking initially. If John, you remember we were talking about this, if you're still in the chat? So initially I thought the reason why they didn't go into this zone, into Tahiti, is because they're allies with these guys, but it's not showing as them being, you know, currently allied up. But they're allies with the Earth Camp. So Wind Camp, allies with Earth, and then we got the Fire with the Water Camp over here. But at the moment, Water Camp is struggling a little bit, you know. I'd say struggling a little because at the end of the day, the tables can turn based on downtime, based on a lot of different factors, right? So that's what it's looking like at the moment. Hey, Charger, welcome, buddy. How is the day going, my man? Drama Queen. Oh no. Oh no, Dracul, you want hashtag pie for the evil clown. Oh my god, dude, you're crazy, bro. Yeah, watching on the big screen whilst I do Melon Market. Oh dude, awesome, man. By the way, John, whereabouts are you from, my friend? I love watching YouTube on telly as well. I think it's absolutely, I don't know, it's just such a comfortable feeling just being on the sofa, snacks, and just chilling out watching YouTube on the telly. There's nothing else like it, to be honest. Yeah, whereabouts are you from, John? I'm guessing you're from the States, right? Given the time and stuff like that. I'm in the UK. Oh wow, awesome. Yeah, I'm in the UK as well, John. I'm in the West Midlands, in the Herefordshire region. So Wales, I've got Wales as my next door neighbors. Too many beads and toast lovers here. Yeah, Solar, it's okay, mate. We understand if you're jealous. You can't beat the beads and toast, mate. Beans and toast all the way. But what they haven't told you about beans and toast, yeah, after you eat it, you then find yourself like, you know, farting all the time. Eating too much beans, you just basically just trump all the time, mate. Oh, but don't go eating on the British beans and toast, yeah? It's like our national dish, right, John? Oh, Solar, you need to try it before. Don't knock it until you try it, okay? I want to see some rallies, man. Where are all the rallies at? So where are the touch points at? Over here. It looks like they're gonna get a free burn over this flag here, because there's no one from Water Camp here to defend this flag. So free burn. Let's watch this one free burn. We're gonna say let it burn, okay? Breakfast, tacos, and barbecue. Sounds just like a battered soccer. Oh, I enjoy eggs and potato waffles with beans. So there you go, Solar. That's another recipe that you need to try. Another Great British cook-off, shall we say, John? The Great British cook-off is over here. Oh, by the way, Dracul, I saw you put exclamation pie in the chat, mate, and you were hoping to see the evil clown pops up, right? Unfortunately, I haven't got one of those for the evil clown just yet, but it's a good idea nevertheless, and I think I'm gonna make one. Exclamation pie. But what we do have is this for the evil clown, by the way. So whenever the evil clown pops into the chat, this would usually pops up and show and tell us that the evil clown has landed. So that's especially there for the evil clown. Whenever they jump into chat, we can say, yep, the evil clown is here, ladies and gents. Boom. So Wind Camp is getting a free burn on this Water Camp's flag over here, so we're gonna watch it burn. Did you like that, Draco? Was that a good one? I've never actually tried that one before, John, by the way. Eggs and potato waffle with beans. My lad, he loves waffles, so I might try that actually one Sunday. Is that good for like a Saturday or a Sunday morning breakfast, by the way? So we're watching it burn, literally. So that meme was made especially for the evil clown, Dracul. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate. Oh dear. Need one with a Chewbacca, cause I'm a big Star Wars fanboy. Chewbacca is my favorite character. Leave my beans alone, Solar. I'm still lurking. Hey, Madmania, if you're lurking, you need to do exclamation lurking. Exclamation lurking like that will get you a personalized message for Madmania right there. Snack secured, blanket deployed, volume set, to vibe only, and carry on stream warriors. So that's you, Madmania. Are you pretending like you're working? All tucked up in his blanket, probably in his onesie, doing God knows what. So War is getting himself cooked over here. Druckle say he's on my rock profile picture. Dude, we're gonna get some cool stuff, man. As soon as you know, once we get the channel into a position where, you know, we can start I don't know, maybe looking for somebody to make some cool graphics and stuff for us. We're gonna get ourselves some cool emojis and stuff. So yeah, you'll get yourself your Chewbacca, mate. You need to make sure that you're putting those into the Discord, guys. And by the way, guys, we've got a Discord channel as well. So exclamation Discord will give you a link to our Discord channel. I'll do that now and pin that so you guys can have it. Feel free to join the Discord server. You know, jump into the voice chat if you want to. And there's also a section on Discord where you can drop your ideas. So if there's something that you want to see, go ahead and drop it into the Discord channel. And if it's feasible, we'll go ahead and get that done. What happened? Why is everyone just dropped off the stream? What is going on? Literally everybody just dropped off the stream. Everyone just dipped out. That's crazy. Look up Electro King. Yeah, I know Electro. Electro King was in the same kingdom as myself, 916. So I know that he does a lot of graphics and stuff as well. But here's the thing, you know, to get cool graphics, you need some cool dosh as well, right? And we're not there yet. We're not there in terms of the channel. We're not making anything from the channel. We're just doing this for fun currently, right? But yeah, that'd be cool whenever we can get stuff online. We're gonna get it. We're definitely gonna go after it. So these guys are getting free burn down here. According to... we don't have anyone watching the stream. Is that for real? Yes, I saw you join the Discord. A couple other people joined the Discord, so we're steadily going up the numbers actually. So in terms of members, we are now at a cool... let's see if we can... let me see if I can figure this out in terms of numbers. Yeah, so we're up to about 20 people in the membership on Discord right now. And we've only had the Discord channel for like, I don't know, maybe less than a week. And we're putting the word out there so more and more people can join into the stream as well. And join the Discord channel. So yeah, appreciate everybody who's joining the Discord server. And like I said, there's a section on the Discord that you can go ahead and leave your ideas. And one of those ideas, as Dracul just mentioned, getting some emoji for, you know, your special characters like he wants a Chewbacca. And we can definitely get that going for you as well. I don't know what's going on with OBS, but according to OBS, there's nobody in the stream, but that's not the case. So yeah, if, Warcamp is getting himself into a free burn situation, so not sure if whether or not they're off to, you know, on their downtime. But they're getting themselves into a little bit of a pickle over here.
Switch.
And let's see here. You got played. So in a moment, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a look on the other side. Just to see if their allies are doing any better. And I'm talking about the allies for Warcamp, which is Fire. They should be doing a lot better on that side against Earth. So I'll jump over there after this flag gets popped. So it looks like they're trying to get some field over here to defend or try and defend this flag, but It's a little too late. A little too late, my guys. And there it is, the burn. So touch points over here are getting absolutely annihilated. So and that's burning as well. So there's no need for them to make their way, and they are. Look at this. There's loads of activity for them right now. Oh, look at this red thing that they gave them for strife is, I love it. The fire is just, it's literally fire, guys. No pun intended, but it's literally fire, this animation here. I love it. Why have they come here? Are they trying to drop a flag somewhere? Are they going to drop a flag here? But what's the point when there's so many barb forts and stuff? I don't see the point unless this is going to be extinguished, and I don't believe that because it's only 6.9. So it's looking good for the wind camp. As promised, let me jump over to the side. So here it's a lot more even. So their allies, which is the fire camp, they are actually the ones free burning these guys over here. Free burning onto the earth camp. Let's change it up. Hey Buzz, what up, bro? Always good to see you, Buzz. Yo, and as I see you come into the chat, Buzz, yesterday I remember you said you got was it muted by Stream Elements for using all caps? So I went in and I've changed that as well, so you can use all caps in the chat if you want to. I've taken off that restriction, so that shouldn't happen again. But if anyone, you know, get muted for any apparent reason, just go into the Discord and into my Discord, send me a message, and I'll look into it and get you guys sorted out again. But you shouldn't have that issue anymore, Buzz. What's your current ranking in Zenith, by the way, Buzz? Are you pushing on the first day? Are you waiting for like the end of day 3 before you start to push? So it's a much tidy or even situation here as fire camp. I think they're making their way ever so slowly to getting rid of the earth camp over here. And again, they've pushed up really far into this this area as well. So let's see if we can get any touch point action going on. So it looks like they're going to get the burn on this Alliance Fortress here as well. What does this name sounds familiar? SN7. Which kingdom is this? SN7. Was I in this kingdom 2907? Last day is gonna be crazy. Yeah, for sure, Charger. Absolutely is gonna be crazy indeed. And let me share the link here with this guy. We're definitely trying to grow this YouTube channel, so every opportunity we get to share the stream, we're gonna go ahead and do it. So roughly I'll make it 6 years in December, John. 6 years in December. I've been in quite a few kingdoms myself. I just can't find. I've never been into an Imperium kingdoms. If you can say Kingdom 2 was an Imperium at the time when I joined, and that was my first kingdom. They're the ones I can remember off the top of my head, to be fair. So I was in Kingdom 2 for quite a while with UCS, but mainly in the farm alliances and stuff. I wasn't really taking the game seriously. I was just learning the game itself. But since leaving UCS, or leaving Kingdom 2 rather, I've just not been able to find a kingdom where it's active enough for me. I was in 916 for quite a while as well with Dragotian. And obviously Dracul was mentioning about Electro King. He was there as well with myself. So 916 was a cool kingdom until Dragotian departed for some issues, some personal stuff. But yeah, right now I'm trying to get myself into like a really strong A seed kingdom, or potentially an Imperium kingdom as well. But yeah, it's been 6 years of playing. It's going to be in December. So I've just asked these guys here to share the stream in their LKC chat. Hopefully we can get a few more people to join in the stream, and potentially I'm hoping to earn some more subscription today from you guys. So if you are watching now or later, I'm really hoping to earn your subscription so we can push on to 500 sub by the end of the year. As you can see, we got 3 months. We're trying to push to 500 subs. Don't think it's going to be possible, but they say never, right? So in terms of who has the upper hand on this side here, it's definitely the fire camp. They're the ones literally pulling the strings over here onto these guys. So the allies for water camp is actually doing well, whilst the allies for the wind camp isn't, which is the earth camp. So it's like a 50-50 split really. Look at the numbers that they've got here, man. This is nice. So I made my coffee earlier. I'm sure it got cold right now. Guys, give me a second. Just gonna go get a fresh coffee, by the way, and I'll be right back. What's happening here? Is this a rally and a flag or something? I can't see any flags getting a rally. Or is it just open fielding? It looks like just open fielding because there's a flag back here. There should be a rally from fire camp at some point. Yep, it looks like this guy, whoever this person is, they're the ones that are going to be rallying this flag. So I'm going to leave it right here for a second. Which story is this? Oh, so this is Tides of War, Charger. You know, funny enough, I've been looking at my you get your AUTOG and your kingdoms, your accolades for. You can't see it now, but it's on your profile page. Yes sir, thanks. So Dollar over here is gonna be sharing the link. Hopefully we can see Dollar in the chat. Dollar, if you're here watching, man, or anybody from this KVK watching, let me know in the chat. The chat is open, by the way, for anyone who wants to participate. So I think I've never played Tides before myself, Charger, but it's one of the, I think it's a very interesting KVK. It's kind of like Heroic Anthem, if I'm not mistaken. So it's that same Heroic Anthem kind of vibe, especially with the way the zones are like laid out. over here will always be like Lucerne, right? So I think in terms of the way that this operates as well, it's kind of similar to what goes on in Iroricantum. Really? Tides is your favorite? I wonder why, bro. Why is that then? Why is Tides one of your favorite KVKs? Oh wow. Big rally going on over here. Let's get it, change it up to the wind camp. Big field over here. Poor Chuck is holding on for dear life. Right, let me go get a coffee, guys, and I'll be right back, okay?
Cheers, Kevin Paycheck, for subscribing to the Ground Control YouTube channel.
Okay, what have I missed? Sorry guys, had to go get myself a quick coffee, a leg stretch. What have I missed? Oh, we got Kevin. Welcome, Kevin. Thank you for the subscription, buddy. We've got a couple of crazy people in our chat over here, so hopefully you'll be right at home with the crazy crew. But you're welcome, mate. Thank you for being here. It was a long coffee break, wasn't it? My kettle is... I think I need to get some nuclear powered kettle or something that goes like super fast. So when I do go for a quick coffee break and stuff, I'll be back in it like no time. These guys burned this flag yet? What are they waiting for? So Charger, you were saying that Tides is one of your favorite KVKs, right? But you never said why. Let's see. Who should we... Let's get the view from Earth Camp. Man, Earth Camp is getting pushed back so far. Look how deep these guys are. Literally so deep into their zone, right? Earth Camp is just like running away. Why are you running, guys? Why are you running? This flag should have been literally on fire ages ago. Fire Camp is playing around, man. So I think Tides of War, the only difference is they've got like construction speeds and different little mechanics within it. But if I'm not mistaken, Tides of War is exactly like HA in terms of the map layout and the way that the KVK operate in general. It's a good format, and I think it's one of the ones that I really want to play myself. Man, look at this fire, man. Look at this. This animation here is just super cool. I know there's plenty of events going on, like the holiday events and stuff. The Elysian Treasure event, the Desert Tracks event. We got Zenith of Power happening. So much events. Hopefully you guys are making the most of it and you're, you know, having fun with all the events as well. I decided this time around that I'm not going to participate as much in any of those events, but I'm doing the Elysian Treasure right now. I think I'm at level 7 if I'm not mistaken, 6 going on to 7. I need those gold heads in my life, honestly. I want to max another commander before we enter into KVK, so if I get some time later, I'll probably show you guys around my account as well. But definitely cool, pretty chill to have Kevin join the subscription train that we're trying to get going on here. So we had 2 subscribers this stream. I'm hoping to earn more of your guys' subscriptions. So yeah, consider subscribing, guys. Share the stream with all your people as well. Oh my god, you're enjoying the event, but your wallet isn't. You know what, John? Mate, I can show you a few things here. You can see all of these is what I've purchased since the event started as well. So all of this from here is all bundles for the event. So yeah, some I can definitely relate to what you're saying there, my man. I'm feeling the pinch as well. But you know, sometimes you have to make some sacrifices, right? Where Earth? Look at these guys over here. They're just in this little cluster right here whilst their flag is getting burnt. They're literally getting cooked over here, and they're standing over there like, oh, we're so cold and we're like huddling together to get warmth, you know? What is this? There it goes. Boom. And the flag is down. Actually, let's see if we can get some. I'm gonna go into the live room. The flag is down. And look at them standing over here. Where else are they touching? Okay, so is this gonna be next? Is this AF is gonna be the next target? What about over here? Yep, they've got a few things that they can go ahead and burn. What about this side? AF is burning. So these guys are getting literally beaten up over here. Let's see what's going on the other side. Ooh, looks like we came here just in time to see this rally on this flag as well. So John, are you pushing for Zenith as well, or are you just doing like the desert tracks? How far did you get in the events, and you know, what sort of thing are you going for? By the way, are you of like really good equipment and commanders and stuff like that, John? Another thing to mention, guys, we've got a section over here in game. For people who wants to join the in-game chat. Oh, you're pushing Zenith. How much power have you gained so far? Yeah, as I was saying, I've got a chat here for, you know, anyone who wants to literally come in to join. We've got 30 members currently. We've got the likes of TSN Lambo, we've got Skinsy, we've got obviously Charger. Majority of the people who are subscribed to the channel are here. So if you guys want to jump into this chat, you just literally send me a message in game, and you can do so by using the gamer ID over here, which is my governor ID, which is 421111063, and then I'll go ahead and add you to this chat over here. See MG today, so oh yeah, same thing for my kingdom, and I think we've only got like 1 million. The limit I believe for MGE is 1 million, so nobody's actually so basically there's some strict rules in our kingdom, so you know, you can only go up to 1 million points each day. Day 6 you can go up to 2 million points if you're not, you know, obviously in the MGE, to get the MG commanders as well. So it's kind of rough for me as well. I'm just hoping to get like I think it's what, 5 gold heads. So I'm going to be doing some training just to get the gold heads, and that's me. Maybe one day I'll get to push Zenith, but the day isn't today, or isn't now. I really want to get myself a Zenith skin as well. Yep, that's fair enough, John, mate. Hopefully you get it. What's your continent like right now? Is it very competitive over there? You think 60 million will seal the deal for you? But it should, because if you know, based on the new system with Zenith, you get 60 million power. You're laughing all the way to the bank, innit? Hold on. Hold on. What's going on here? Is there a rally hitting this thing? Or are people just like hitting it for the sake of hitting it? Let's see here. 2294. Collie, is there somebody in the chat here? Somebody, I'm guessing this is somebody from the stream, watching the stream, right? If you are somebody from the stream, just let me know. Just drop me a quick message in chat. You can do that without being subscribed. Hot fingers over here. Let's recall that and edit it. Oh, that's John. Oh, that's you, John. No need for me to send this message. So yeah, I'll go ahead and add you to the chat here, John. Let me go ahead and get that. And remember, we've got also a Discord channel if you guys wanted to join that. I've pinned it into the chat here for you so you guys can see it, and it's also going to be in the description of all my live streams as well. Alternatively, you can enter !Discord into the chat as well, and you'll get yourself the link to the Discord channel. Okay, so let's get John into this. By the way, guys, earlier today, Rise of Kingdoms, they went ahead and said that we've now got the opportunity to do live chat. I want to test this out live on stream. I don't know if somebody wants to be a volunteer as we test this out as well. But what I'm planning to do is to do a quick call and see how that all plays out. Just give that a couple of minutes, and I think I did accept you just now, didn't I, John? You need to go ahead and accept first, John, okay? My continent normally isn't that hard to get top 10. I have a feeling this Zenith will be different. I really think all the people who are pushing for Zenith right now, you know, the target is obviously getting 60 million, right? Because that's guaranteed to get you the city skin, right? Plus a few other goodies, you know, getting the coins and stuff as well. So lots of people would be aiming for that 60 million mark as well. But then again, if they don't need to go beyond the 60 million, you know, and they can secure it with 40-50 million, then that's a bonus as well. Okay, so John just confirmed. Let's go here. There you go, mate. You're now a part of the chat there. And as I've mentioned, if you wanna also jump into Discord, all you need to do is to check the pinned comment in the chat. Alternatively, there's a couple of other ways. You can check the description on any of my live streams and you'll have the Discord link there. Or you can drop !Discord in the chat and you'll get a link to the Discord channel as well. There's a few other commands that you guys can go ahead and check out as well. We've got !Whale, !Lurkin, !Kraken, free to play F2P, farmer, fighter, cheer, and then we've got a couple of other perks for like YouTubers that I'm really in tune to watching, like TSN Lambo and Skinsey. Man, why is this flag taking so long to burn? Hold on. Are they actually getting that many reinforcement into the flag? Is there a rally hitting the flag, or is it just a swarm? Can you guys see a rally? I can't see a rally. What is going on here? Oh, there's a swarm. So they're just literally swarming this flag. Boom. Boom. Any other touch points over here? Okay, another rally over here from Attila. So Charger, what's the situation over in 1109 currently? You guys are still waiting out. Is it decided whether or not you guys are doing the full skip? Oh, is there anybody who wants to volunteer so we can do a quick test of this new in-game feature? So, like I was mentioning earlier, today there's a new voice chat, and I think this is a game changer for Rise of Kingdoms in general. I don't think this is going to replace having a Discord, because you can be more organized and everything in Discord. But what I do think, you know, there's some downside, I think, to this. And one of the things I'm wondering if whether or not this is going to create, like, you know, input lag and stuff, which is going to affect the game. But just imagine, you know, you're in, let's say, Ark of Osiris or KVK, and you can have everybody in the voice chat in game doing that kind of stuff. Actually, I'm gonna test it out now. Somebody go ahead from the voice chat and call. Let me see what happened on my side. So all you need to do is to go into the chat itself. I'll show you what that looks like. So for example, in the ground control YouTube chat, if you go there and just hit the plus button here, you'll see there's a little feature right here. And all you need to do is to click on it and confirm. But the way I think this works is you need to be logged into the game. But if somebody could test it out and let me see what happens from this side, so we can get it recorded as well, and we can test to see if it's, you know, sounding very good and clear, and what sort of input lag we're going to get, especially watching a KVK where there's lots of fighting and stuff. Who wants to be the volunteer to test that out? Okay, so Dracul is gonna do it. BRB going to log in. Yeah, I think, I don't know if I'm the one who need to initiate it, but if that's the case, then I'll go ahead and initiate it as well. Let me say welcome to John. Yeah, I'm ready, Dracul. Whenever you're ready, mate. Whenever you're ready, let's do it. Oh, there it is. So I don't know if you guys just saw that. Let me just hide this thing here for a second. 1 second, Druckle. I want some just to let you guys see what's happening here. So go ahead and do it again, Druckle. So you can see there's this little call icon right here. So I'm guessing if I join in, so there we go. And obviously you need to go ahead and allow your microphone. So now I am in the chat with Druckle, and if I go ahead and do that, you're supposed to be able to hear me. Can you confirm, Druckle? I think here you've got some extra settings as well for like your sound and your mic, so you can get your mic volume up to that level, and the chat volume as well. So now there we go. So my mic is on, and you can see that it's green and it's like pulsing here as well. So that tells you that I'm actually speaking and Druckle could hear me. If Druckle takes off his mic from mute, Druckle, take your mic off mute, buddy, and see if you can speak. So yeah, that's an indication that this is actually working, but what we want to hear is whether or not we can get some volume or some vocals there from Druckle. You haven't got a mic, Druckle. You're using your like a phone or something, have you? So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a good idea. Hopefully it doesn't create like unnecessary lag for people who are like, you know, fighting in KVK and also like Ark of Osiris or stuff like that. But I really love the idea. Cheers for that, Jack, cool mate. We still didn't get anybody. We still didn't get you on speaker. I wanted to hear if it's something that you can, you know, communicate. Let me know if you can hear me, by the way, Druckle. Just message me in the game or something. What did Druckle says here? Need to change permission. I tell you what. Only managers can speak. No, you should be able to speak as well. Because if I put it there, yeah, he said I can hear you, but I can't hear you because if I put it for only managers, obviously, then that would only be myself. You can hear me. So if you allow your mic as well. Yeah, you need to allow your mic so you can go ahead and use your mic. Oh, he's jumped off. So okay, here we go. Let's have a little nosy here to see what these guys are up to. So they're building towards them to create themselves another touch point over here, open to take advantage of. Obviously that's this bottom side here. Nobody's over here really, no cities, so they're hoping to get some free burn, but that doesn't stop them, you know, guys from Wind Camp to teleport cities over here to try and stop whatever these guys are planning. Oh, it looks like they're just going after a bastion here. Charles Martel. Woohoo! No touch points here aside from this one. Looks like they're getting themselves into a position here to rally this flag. What else is happening? We know that this is burning. Yep. They're building over here. I bet this is going to be a lot of action this side. So building flags are going down from water camp here. Let's see who's this. Oh, Dracula he's doing it now. Let's join. Mic on. So now my mic is on again, Dracul. What I want to know is whether or not I can hear you as well through my speakers. Because at the moment you said you can hear me, but I can't hear you. Can't turn on the mic. But if I do that, that's going to mute the in-voice chat. Still can't turn on the mic. So here, Draco, let me show you. There's a settings that you need to go to. From here. So if you go to your settings and go to controls, not controls, sorry, sounds, you've got these two chat volume. Just make sure those are on, and then your mic volume is make sure that is on as well. So those are the two additional settings that you need to make sure is on. Phone settings. Yeah, I think you just need to, from a mobile phone, you just need to allow the mic. So let me do it the other way. I'm going to call you, so therefore you'll get the pop-up on your thingy to allow your mic, okay? So let me end the call and then I'll call. And you obviously go ahead and answer. Yeah, we're doing it for science, chat. We're testing something for science here live, so you guys know how this thing actually works. Everything is enabled here. Only admin and manager can invite people to chat. Yep. Only admin can change and edit. Yep. Only new voice chat and default managers can speak. So don't want that. So all of these are in the right places anyway. So what you should see now, Dracul, is a pop-up that says to allow your mic. Yeah, it looks like Dracul is having some issues trying to figure out his mic settings there. Still can't turn on the mic. It's okay, Dracul. It's okay, buddy. I think we get the gist of it anyway. I've done I already showed where all the settings are. And we show how that works. I'm sure you know, it actually works as it's intended to anyway. Yeah, appreciate you, mate. Thank you. I'm sure it works as it's intended to do, but I just wanted you guys to be aware that it's actually there, you know? So what's happening? Do you think these guys are going to get the burn over here? And so, obviously, water camp here, they're building 2 flags, which is bold as hell. Well, it's only 2 minutes left, and that one 2 minutes as well. And obviously, wind is trying to push in here to get these flags down. Do you guys think they're going to get the flags? They're going to destroy these flags? What are you guys thinking? Do you think they're gonna get the burn on these flags in 2 minutes? If they are going to, they need to get a bloody move on. So guys, if you are enjoying the stream, go ahead and consider subscribing to the channel. Enable your notifications so you don't miss when I go live, because we're always live streaming here on the channel, so there's always content here for you guys to watch as well. So yeah, please consider dropping a like on it, subscribe. Mic is on now. Okay. Should we do another test call and Draco? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see if we can hear you this time. Let's see if we can hear Dracul this time. So chat, we're doing a quick test here for science. Rise of Kingdoms released an in-game chat where I think it's going to be a game changer for people who are playing Ark of Osiris, obviously KVK as well. Even for communicating with Diplo and stuff, I think this is awesome. My settings were correct. There's something... There's no settings that I could change here to allow you, because if I change that, it says only managers can speak, right? And that's not what we're after. But I definitely think it works, and it works well. It's just to get the settings on. Oh, whoa. They're swarming this flag here. Flag is getting swarmed over here. Boom, there it goes. Oh, wow. So they got one built. They managed to get one flag complete. But the other one here got destroyed. GG's, man. GG's. Maybe my phone settings. I'm not entirely sure what is the issue there, but I can do it another way. I think I can test it another way by adding my farm account there and go ahead and answer it. But here's the thing. There's plenty of people who are not using like mobile phones and got like PC. But it's only, you need to make sure that your phone settings allow like your mic, you know. As you can see, I had to allow my mic to be picked up for the first time. So maybe you just need to look at your call settings and allow the use of your mic. Well, I think it works as it is intended to do anyway. Or maybe somebody else who want to give it a go and see. Anybody else wants to give it a go? Any volunteers? And by the way, guys, hope you're enjoying the stream here. I'm having a good time, regardless I'm not fighting. And a quick little plug for myself. My Kingdom 2525 is going to be in KVK shortly. We're in Eve of the Crusade currently. So in the next couple of days, we're going to be entering into the Lost Kingdom map itself. And I'm going to do a few things on my tech. I want to get my tech into a really good spot on the first day. And I'm sure you guys would want to miss that one as well. Obviously, when Pass 4 open into Zone 5, I'm going to be fighting for the very first time so you guys can see me on stream. So if you don't want to miss any of that kind of stuff there, consider subscribing to the channel. Go ahead and enable your notifications so you don't get it, don't miss when I go live. And I'm looking forward to actually fighting this KPK, man. It's been 3 months, almost 4 months of no fighting. And we're finally going to be doing it. Hold on. Are they just swarming? No, there's a rally on it. I didn't see the artillery rally on the Chuck. The CY. So they're using a CY Hera. Hey, Dracul is just like me. Dracul never gives up. It looks like your mic is still... See, as soon as I hit my mic, yeah? So I can enable it. You can see there?
Hey, I finally fixed it.
Hey, Dracul, he's here. He's finally here. Hey, guys, you see, so it works.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly, mate.
I had to go to my app, my Rising Kingdom app in settings, and turn on the permission because it was blocked. So that's what it was.
Yep. So there you go, guys. So just confirmed there by Dracul. So once you go into the mic itself, and I just mentioned this again. So earlier today, we've got this mail sent to us in game. It says the voice channel is now available. Greeting, Governor. The voice feature is now available. To set it up, to use it, tap the plus icon, which we've just done there in the alliance or coalition or a custom group, which we've just done. Then tap the voice icon. If you're unable to see this feature, then you need to restart the game, which we've already got. So to make this work, you can create a group just like we've got here, and all you need to do is to hit the plus icon here. Go ahead and use the call function like you'll see, and then you'll get this little pop-up. Once you get this little green pop-up, you'll have a join, and you can join, and you just need to make sure that your settings to allow, like Dracul is saying there, you need to go into your mobile device and make sure that you allow your mic, right, Dracul?
Well, not only your mic, but go to your app setting, go all the way to your Rising Kingdom apps, and make sure the permissions are there, because I had to go to the Rising Kingdom app in my settings, to the permissions for that particular app, and make sure the mic had the permissions.
Okay, so like here in the sounds and settings section, right? As you can see on screen.
No, go to your phone settings. My phone settings, I went to the apps where all my apps are.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and go to the Rising Kingdom app through my phone, and because when you download an app, there's certain settings that certain permissions that they require, and if you turn them off, it won't allow you. And for me, my mic setting for the Rising Kingdom app through my phone was off, so I had to enable it in order for me to talk right now. That was the issue that I had.
Perfect. So you heard it there, guys. Dracul explained it perfectly, that you need to ensure that you go to the Rise of Kingdom app in the settings section and allow your microphone to be used. Well, if you're having any difficulties, I think I need to put like an auto guide out as well, isn't it? A quick auto guide, like a shot.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yep. So I can clip this whole...
Yeah, go on. What I'll do is I'll take a screenshot of what I was talking about on your Discord.
Wicked. And there we go. That's why we've got the Discord guy, guys. So that's absolutely perfect. We know that it works, and it sounds absolutely awesome as well, because the very same thing that we've got in Discord, this is doing the very same thing as well. And it seems like it's not creating any kind of input lag as well, which is a plus.
Yeah, and it sounds very clear. It sounds like if I'm actually calling you from my cell phone.
Yes.
But the only worry I got is, unlike Discord, where you're on Discord voice, you have multiple people, 20, 30 people on voice, will that be a lag on this one? You know what I mean? Will there be any lag?
Yeah, and that's another thing, if we get like loads of people on the call, then that's the only way we can test it and, provide
Or
any kind
that?
of, yeah, any kind of
Yeah,
feedback.
yeah, exactly. And how many can we do it with? Is it only five? Is it 10? Is it infinite? Is it only two?
Yeah, I think looking at the settings though, because we've got 31 people in this chat, right? And let's say all 31 people jump on the call right now. There's some options to manage it, so who can speak, as you can see here. So only the admin person can speak, and you can then assign different people to speak as well. Or you can just leave it open for everybody to go ahead and, be their own discipline by, when someone is speaking, they're not speaking, and that sort of thing. But it looks like it's a pretty cool feature.
Yeah, it is.
And it sounds really clear. Hopefully the sound as well is like, it should be coming through the YouTube live stream as well, just like we would have in Discord.
Yeah, let me check. Let me get on my other phone and see what it sounds like on your YouTube channel.
Awesome.
Yeah, I have two phones. I have two
I'll
phones.
check you out. You're definitely a real businessman, Dracul. One for work and one for play. Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, I can hear myself. Oh, that sound like shit.
Yeah, I can hear the feedback as well coming through. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little behind, but it's a couple seconds behind, but yeah, it's hilarious.
There you go. At least we know it works, man. It's awesome. So if you don't want to jump into Discord, guys, this chat feature here is amazing. Dracul and I are checking it out right now. It's a couple more people. If you want to jump into the chat as well, if you are watching the stream and you want to test it out for science, by all means, go ahead and send me an in-game message on my game ID over here, which is 42111 I'll add you to the chat and we can test it all out to see how many people we can get in there without any distortion, input lag, that sort of stuff. We're doing it for science, and we're going to have some stuff in our Discord as well to enable your settings in your phone. I'm doing it from a PC, so it's quite easy for me. But yeah, thanks to Dracul, man, we've got some information that is very useful for the community, I'd say. Right, Dracul?
Oh yeah, this is actually a trip. Okay, so I'm gonna do a screenshot of what I was talking about.
Yep.
So I'll do a couple screenshots. So I'll go to your,
just make sure that you're not sharing any information that is going to be, derogatively used by anyone else. Just make sure if there's anything like that, you cut them all off. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I'm not gonna give nobody any information.
Charger says sound weird on the stream though. That was because Charger, he was using his second phone and the volume was up, so therefore he was getting the feedback loop. Right now, if Dracul speaks, I don't think it's going to be any issue. Go ahead and speak, Dracul, for Charger.
Oh no, there's no. I went ahead and took off my to turn off the other phone because I turned on my other phone for it.
Yeah. So exactly, Charger. So that's what was happening. Dracul was using his second phone just to hear whether or not he can hear himself on the stream, which I suspect he could have, but it was just for science as well. So it's off now, and you should hear him without any echoes. Charger, could you confirm whether or not you heard Dracul just now without any echo?
Okay, so
Yeah, I think he was hearing when you had your second phone on with the volume up. That's all I think he was hearing. But I love it Yep.
I put 3 screenshots to show you how to do it from your phone. to make sure you
Perfect.
have the permissions on it. Because like I
Perfect.
said, mine was turned off. So, and I switched it on my other phone as well. So there, if you go to Ground Controls Discord
Yep.
and the chit chat, there's three
Yep. Seen it.
screenshots.
Yep. Advanced features. Are you using is this an iPhone? I'm guessing. Yeah.
Oh no. I have the Samsung Fold 6.
Oh, so Android.
Six or
It's running
seven.
on Android. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Android, and the phone that I just posted that from is the Galaxy 25 S25 Plus.
Okay, again, running on the same operating system as Android. So that's perfect. I can see them
Yeah.
now. I'm looking at them right now. Settings, advanced features. Then you go to your app here. And inside the app, you've got the Rise of Kingdoms. Yep. Where you've got
Well,
the mic.
no, you go to the apps. Go to the app setting.
Mm-hmm.
So go to settings. Go to your apps, and then you go to the Rise of Kingdom app, and where it says microphone, where it says not allowed, should be cameras, microphone, and music and audio.
Yeah,
You go to
yep.
the microphone, and you do allow only while using this, or ask every time, or don't allow. And
Yeah.
on both of my phones, it had it on don't allow. And I
Awesome.
switched it to allow while using this app, and that's how you turn it on. If you're having issues, like I was doing when I first did it.
Yeah. Perfect, man. So, guys, you hear it. Literally, we could pin this section here. I could literally cut that whole section that you just talked about and put it into a YouTube short, which I will do at the end. And then just add some additional things. So, in terms of the settings as well in game, just to show that as well. That is gonna be
Yeah.
cool. Awesome
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the same thing with the iPhone. When you go to your go to where all your apps are at and look up, your Rising Kingdoms and do the same thing. I'm sure it's the same.
Yeah. I
Or at
suspect
least it
that as
should
well.
be. At least it should be.
I suspect that as well. And you know what? One of the cool things I enjoy about this the mic feature here in game, the chat game, in game chat, I should say rather. The moment just now you and I were talking, and there was no cutting off of your voice. Both of us were speaking at the same time, and I could hear you clearly as well.
I wonder if we could get somebody else to get on here to see what it sounds like with 3 people.
Yeah, Charger, come on, jump in, Charger. Let's see. Let's do some more testing for science here. We need somebody else to join in. So if you're in the Ground Control YouTube channel chat in game, go ahead and join the call and see. Let's test it and see how many people we can have before there's any input issues and stuff. I don't suspect there will be any, but we'll never know unless we try it.
Exactly.
Anybody else wants to jump in and give it a go?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't have the YouTube on because I'll give feedback.
Yeah, that's fine. And we don't want that. How about John? John, are you still here, buddy? Most people are shy though to get on voice, aren't they? A lot of people are shy to get on voice and actually speak. So you can't really force anyone to do that sort of thing, innit?
Nah, that's all right. Just get on to see what we can see. It's to just say hello
Yeah.
or say hola, something.
Yeah, something. Guys, we got Dracul here. He doesn't bite. He's the goat. He's the awesome guy. He's giving us all the thing that we need to be able to connect to the voice. So if you guys want to jump in and test it out for science as well, that'd be cool, man. That'd be pretty chilled.
Yeah,
So-
hopefully I'll be allowed to play in the next KVK. I've been missing the game anyways.
Yeah, so you've got yourself into a position where you're like, you know what, I feel I'm ready to come back.
No, not really. I mean, my schedule hasn't changed. That's the only reason why I haven't been playing, because I work overnight. I work from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. I mean, 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So, yeah, no.
I think it's
But
still
I
going to
miss
be
the
pretty
game.
rough for you then. Don't you think
Oh,
it's going to
yeah.
be a bit
Well,
rough?
more likely, I mean, the only reason I stopped playing because I wasn't able to participate as long as I wanted to. Because like I'll get off at work at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning, and we have our AAA on Sundays AOO match
Yeah.
at 15 UTC, and I'm usually asleep at 15 UTC, or we do it early in the morning, and I'll be tired. So I was like, okay. And then if there's a pass opening or like a major battle in KVK, sometimes I can only last an hour because I am so tired.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. And
But
that's
I mean,
that's the key thing there, isn't it? The
Yeah.
key ingredients is having the time where you're not, completely burnt out from normal day working and stuff like that, and not
Yeah.
many people have that kind of like capacity to be able to balance the game and their life as well. But if you're finding that you're in a position to know exactly whether or not you can do it or not, I think it's important that you don't feel pressured to come back and commit to it. It needs to be right, because otherwise you're just going to burn yourself out even more.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. I got burned down a little bit, as much as I wanted to play, and I felt like I wasn't participating as I should,
Hmm.
especially in the major battles or like just whatever. And I was like, man, I feel like I was a part timer. It's like I can't be a part timer, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta allow my kingdom to have somebody full time. I mean, as much as some of the other guys, they balance out their work life and their game life very well. I mean, it was very difficult for me because, like I said, I work overnight and I need to sleep during the day.
Yeah, exactly.
If I was working during the day, it wouldn't really be that big of an issue because I would be able to, stop working for a minute, play the game, come back on, go back and forth. But when you're working overnight, yeah, no, well, at least for me, what I do, it was very, very difficult. And then I need my sleep. I would sleep during the day while everybody's, fighting. And sometimes I would only last a couple hours. And I was like, okay, I gotta go. I need to sleep.
And that's the thing, someone else's reality isn't your reality,
Mhm.
So, I'd say if I'm in a position where, like, even the other day I wasn't logging into the game, I dropped a message into Discord. I just didn't feel like touching the game, so I understand exactly what it's like. But the most important thing is, for yourself, you're not feeling like you're rushed back into it because you want to be there for your kingdom and stuff like that. You have to think about yourself first. There's always going to be people to take up that slot, really, right? You're still there, Dracul? Okay, seems like we lost Dracul there, so we're gonna go ahead and end it. By the way, Dracul, mate, I appreciate you for testing this out with me. We know that it works. I'm going to obviously get a chance to listen back to the stream later on at some point. And hopefully it's sounding good. I understand that Charger was saying there was some feedback initially when you did, put the second phone on just to get the volume or to hear what it sounds like from the YouTube side. So yeah, it's amazing. We've done it for science, chat. We've done it. So I appreciate you, Dracul, for stopping by, obviously having a chat with us as well. But as I was saying there, mate, I don't know if you heard what I was talking about, but I said, not everyone's reality is going to be your reality. So you need to make sure that you're in the right place, in the right frame of mind to come back. And if you are, then and you can manage it, then fair play, mate. But if not, I got cut off call to watch the stream. Oh, mate, no worries, mate. I appreciate you taking the time to do that with me, Dracul, mate. And pleasure speaking to you, my friend. But don't rush yourself back into rock, mate. Just take your time, and you'll know when the time is right, mate. When you're able to balance the work-life balance, and have more time to play the game, even if it's a weekend and stuff. But don't rush back, buddy. Even though I'm sure, you know, Lambo would be glad to have you back playing in 1029 again. So these guys got themselves into a little bit of a pickle. You know, this flag was just built. They finished building the flag and now it's burning. They had one building here as well and that was destroyed. And now they're building another flag over here. But Windcamp is in a really good position right here. They've pushed so far beyond the sanctuary right here. It's only a matter of time before, you know, Watercamp is pushed out of this zone here. Or the tables might turn. You know, somebody might go into downtime and then that changes the calculus over here. But from what I can see, Windcamp is in prime position to take this zone, whilst their allies on this side, the Earth Camp, they're getting cooked. They are getting cooked, man. And it could just be down to the fact that they're in a bit of downtime right now, as we are about to witness probably a couple of rallies here. So Firecamp is getting himself to go for this Alliance Fortress. Let's get the view from the Firecamp side here. Yeah, they're all over this this territory right here. So Firecamp is lining himself up to push in here, guys. Are we gonna see a burn on this AF? Dracul said it was pretty cool to voice chat in RK. Yeah, you heard it here, folks. First, we done the thing for science. We gone ahead and test out the Rise of Kingdoms live voice chat, and Dracul is loving it. I'm loving it. I think it's a big win for the entire game in general. Just imagine, right? You don't no longer need to have Discord running on your phone, on your mobile phone, burning through your battery and stuff like that, right? You don't have another bit of software to create more lag for yourself in game. I think it's a win. But only time will tell if there's any additional bugs that the developers need to look at, and the way we're going to find out if we get loads more people doing testing and stuff like that, just to figure out what are the limitations, you know. But we can always provide those feedbacks, and you know, they can go ahead and make any little adjustment that they need to make to improve it, and hopefully it gets better and better. But for now, I think it's fantastic. It is fantastic. Oh, by the way, Dracul, I see your little Chewbacca. Just if I can get some graphics where, like, you know, somebody subscribe to the channel and get that Chewbacca just like walking across the screen, you know, doing some cool little, I can tell by the way you walk, my ladies, but you know, that sort of thing. Chewbacca doing that when somebody subscribe, Dracul, that'd be awesome. Him strutting his stuff. I want to do some cool graphics for the channel, but we have to wait until we get to a point where we can start making some money from the stream and then just invest that into the channel itself. What is Fire Camp up to? What are these guys up to? Where's that rally, guys? Come on. Look, this guy over here is getting super bored. He's like, yeah, we've been standing here for ages. He's literally thinking what I'm thinking. That would be hilarious. Oh yeah, wait. Just can you picture what I was saying there? Like somebody subscribe and then you see this silhouette of obviously Chewbacca with all that little guy just as though you've got him there in the Discord. The little guy that's walking down and you can see him strutting his stuff and you know it's like yeah. Oh, that would be awesome. Could have him doing like different things as well, like him moonwalking across the screen, you know, doing all this little moonwalking stuff, and oh, that would be awesome. Man, I'm getting ahead of myself with all of this crazy shenanigans, aren't I? Oh, it's good to dream. Oh man, I was hoping there's going to be a lot more people, but I understand there's so many people streaming right now, man. So many people streaming. Is that the case still? I don't know. Just checking to see who else is streaming on YouTube. We need the views, man. We need the views. Okay, Enzo is still doing his thing. Oh, Only Farmer again is gonna do a stream at midnight at Reset. Oh wow. I have a baby chew drinking from a bottle. Dude, you need to send those into Discord. Let's see them, mate. Let's see those fanboy stuff that you got for baby chew. Yeah, I'm just looking at Discord. Not Discord. YouTube. There's still lots of people streaming. Apple is still doing his thing as well. But I was hoping there's gonna be lots more people joining into the stream as well. But it is what it is. We'll keep it going here. So it looks like who's rallying over here? I know there's a rally, but I just can't see the rally. I think lots of people are having this visual issues. Remember Fleisch was streaming as well, and whenever he's in this configuration where you know there's a rally there but you can't see it. However, if you switch over from there to say, let's say Earth Camp, you'll then see the rally. Did I just change? No, I didn't change the Earth. Yeah, so you see the rally shows up now. And I think this is just a visual glitch or bug in the system from Rise of Kingdoms. They may not even know about it, but Fleisch was experiencing the very same thing. And I'm sure other people are experiencing that as well. Might need to drop a message to the VIP support and let them know about this. Yeah, Dracul, you definitely need to drop all your Chewbacca memes into the chat, mate. So look at baby Chewbacca. That pose there is just absolutely devastating. He looks adorable as well. That one's for baby Chewbacca. This Gargo is getting cooked. She is getting cooked. Boom, here goes the flag as well. So it's literally all fire camp over here. Literally every single player here are fire camp. So these guys must be on a bit of a downtime right now, Earth camp. Because they don't have a lot of field support currently. And they're getting burned. literally like free burn. Is this flag burning as well? Yep, that's about to go down. Ooh, 300 health left on that one. Where else? So all of those touch points, they're getting themselves into some really cool position by the fire camp here as well. And over here is no different. Fire camp is just running rings around these guys right now. Let's see what's going on with the stream. Bomber! Oh my god, Bomber! What's up, buddy? I can't believe we're seeing Bomber here, mate. Oh, was your holiday, bro? You had a really long holiday from this channel, bro. What's been going on, man? What did you bring us back from Singapore, from your cool vacation? Burnt out in my KVK, man. Oh, dude. Tell me about it. Tell us about it, man. Same thing we've been saying here. Like, you know, it's a real thing, man. It's a real thing that affecting real players, right? But I understand, mate. What's the situation now? Are you kind of like wrapped up with your KVK? Oh, that reminds me, I need to add something here for John. Where's John? Okay. Okay. That's saved, so we know that is John right there. Cool. Dracul says, check out Discord. I'll check it out, mate. Oh my god, yep. Let's go, boom boom team. Dude, that baby Chewbacca one is absolutely, I love it, mate. That one is awesome. The hype one as well, that is pretty neat. Oh, look at him drinking from his bottle. Dude, that could be like for our member chat, isn't it? When we get like a super chat and stuff like that, I could have baby Chewbacca falling from the sky in like a parachute, drinking from his bottle. That is awesome. Charge! Oh, this is cool. And the other one where he's hanging out the car, like, you know, like a dog with his tongue out, sticking out in the wind. Oh, these are nice, man. These are all cool. Cheers for sharing those, Dracul, mate. So, Bomber, what's the score then with your KVK? Is it all wrapped up? Okay, I think you put a message there. We're having a farm KVK. Don't want to fight us in 1093. Hold on. Are you? Oh yeah, you're in the 9360 palaver stuff that is happening right now. But maybe they changed their mind about fighting, guys. I think you know, as much as people were rooting for them to cancel the KVK, they should have really just do a 2v2 and see what happens, instead of like a few kingdoms are gonna battle it out and stuff, you know. But who knows, maybe when pass 4 open into the next zone, into zone 5, they might change their mind and go ahead and throw down a little bit, you know. Because who wants to spend the whole month on a KVK map when there's fighting going on and you're not fighting. I met the actor Peter Mayhew the same year Corey Fisher passed away in 2016 and 2017. Man, you're definitely a big Star Wars fan, man. Dracul, I can imagine when you go to one of those you know, Star Trek what's it called, conventions. You're like a kid in a sweet shop, isn't it? That's crazy. So what is 2093 saying about that then, Bomber? I'm guessing, just remind me, you're 2093, aren't you, Bomber? Draco will say, yeah, I saw photos stream about 93 and 60 GT farm KVK. Yeah, I've been listening to Cortex, and Cortex is making a lot of sense, you know. 2293, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, 2293 SIP, isn't it? So I don't. What's Chess School's take on it then, Bomber? Because obviously he's got his Chess School mini account over there. Has he got any strong feelings towards what's happening? But Cortex was making a lot of sense when he was talking about the Diplo stuff yesterday in his stream that he did. And also Plotter Gaming, he did a video earlier just explaining the situation in more details, and I think they should have just gone with the 2v2, because if 93 don't feel like they're able to do 3v1 and come out with a victory, they're definitely not going to go for a 3v1, right? Because at the end of the day, they don't want to burn their players out for one. They don't want to be overrun where they're using unnecessary speed ups and stuff like that, you know, resources, draining themselves. They want to keep themselves into a good position where they're able to queue up again for another KVK. And who knows, it might be a difficult one, right? So I can see that from 93's perspective. And I can see it from 60 perspective as well. They're not in the position that they were before. And they need time to rebuild. I don't think 1v3 was the best outcome either, Dracul, because you need to ask yourself a couple of questions. Firstly, the matchmaking is the developers' fault, right? The way that they do matchmaking is their fault, because what they've done, they've used data from when 960 was 960, right? And you know, their actual power in KP is far less than those domain powers that they've used for the matchmaking. So they need to look at that as well, the game developers, and say, look, we need to be using accurate information. By the way, Chilsey, Evelyn, buddy, good to see you on stream, my friend. I hope you're having a good day, my friend. How are you? So yeah, Dracul, I don't think yeah, it's always Lilith's fault, mate. Lilith is the one to be blamed, because matchmaking should be using live data. It's KP2 involved. Exactly, Bomber. So they're using information that is 100% wrong from 960's perspective, and therefore on my lunch break. Oh, so you're lurking, Chilsey. We know that Chilsey is the lurking in the chat in the chat here. So let's do exclamation lurk. Lurk in there for Chilsey. Always good to have you, my friend. So yeah, Lilith obviously using outdated information for 960 and therefore inflate all their power, their KP, to put them in the situation that they are right now. But it's something that they can learn from, right? Hopefully they learn from this to say they need to use live data, because this is obviously a real-time strategy game at the end of the day, right? And things changes so often. Every minute, every second there's some changes. So how can you use outdated information to match kingdoms into domain and create the situation that we have today with 960 and 93? But I still think 3v1 is a bad idea, because 93 will be looking at themselves and thinking, okay, can we go up against all these other kingdoms? And there's like what, three kingdoms per war camp, if I'm not mistaken. So we're talking about 9 kingdoms. Can one kingdom go up against 9? We all seen what happened with the 77 when they went up against 11 kingdoms, right? That didn't turn out well. Gotta go. I need a nap before I get ready for work. 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. Hey, Druckle, it's a pleasure, mate. Absolute pleasure, mate. And you know, you're a gentleman for testing that out with us earlier for science. We appreciate you, mate. Have a good nap, and don't work too hard when actual work time comes, bro. Try not to work too hard, buddy. I'll see you later, mate. Take care. Okay, so we're now coming up to 2.5 hours of stream here. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this one myself. Yeah, just going up 9:30 in the night. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. Obviously, Dracul, Bama, I know you just jumped in, mate. Chilsey as well is listening in the background while he's on his lunch break, but I'm gonna head off out of here. I'll be back tomorrow to do stage 2 of Eve of the Crusade in my kingdom. We are going to be in KVK pretty soon, so if you don't want to miss any of my KVK action, please consider subscribing to the channel and go ahead and enable your notification as well, so you don't miss when I'm actually fighting in, you know, our zone 5s or zone past 7s or any of my KVK whatsoever. So with that said, guys, I'm going to say thank you for everyone who has gone ahead and subscribed to the channel today and dropping a like on the stream, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow on another stream. Okay, you take care, everybody. Have a good one.